Dude, are you sure you're a certified personal trainer? That's what your ad said on Craigslist. It said personal trainer and a good time. This is okay. It's a little weird. I don't want, you know what? Go ahead and put some clothes on, and we'll do this after the show because I don't want to do this on the Facebook Live from Sholo. It's the Morning Brew, baby.
Coming to you from the heart of Sholo, Arizona, on the Deuce of Clubs. It's Q Country 92.5's The Morning Brew with Chris Bennett.
He's got spirit. I hear it.
Good morning and welcome to the behind the scenes of our small town morning radio show, Q Country 92.5's The Morning Brew with Chris Bennett and best friends from beautiful Sholo, Arizona, and the Deuce of Clubs right behind me. I am Chris Bennett. You are now officially a best friend of The Morning Brew and of me. Welcome aboard. Thanks for coming on. Today is Friday, January 23rd. This is the behind the scenes, and we have a fun show planned for you today. It is our Country Climb Star of the Week segment on Fridays. We always get an amazing artist sent from our friends Sean Burke, Austin Burke, and the Playlisted podcast. Make sure you follow the Playlisted podcast and check out a new episode every week on YouTube. So a big shout out and thank you to our friends at Playlisted podcast. And today's Country Climb Star of the Week is from Pontiac, Illinois. Aaron Newsom. Can't wait for you to meet him and hear his new song, Dead Animal Bar, for the first time on country radio. I'm going to click share because I care. Sherry, good morning, Sherry! Sherry Eppinger, how are you doing? Scotty Too Hottie, is he there? All right. Come join me, and we're going to check in with Janine. And in about 15 minutes, we are going to start our Country Climb segment with our Country Climb Star of the Week, Aaron Newsom. You'll see the full, unedited live video interview on this part. And if you want to hear the edited radio part, you can listen at qcountry92.com. What do you got going on to Sherry? You staying warm? Come join the Morning Brew. Oh, come join me for the behind the scenes. Yes. Oh, David Rowe, way to go. David Rowe, the Cabin Pro. David Rowe and the Cabin Pro and his friends painted my house. Thank you so much. I did get a violation letter. Gosh dang it. Terry Newsom, hello and good morning. They said I changed the color. We didn't change the color. All right, come join me for the behind the scenes of the Morning Brew. But man, yeah, our house looks so amazing. I freaking love it. Terry Newsom, holy moly. Are you related to Aaron Newsom? Aaron Newsom is today's Country Climb Star of the Week. The full video interview is happening in about 15 minutes. All right, come the Morning Brew. I'm just clicking share because I care. If you are related to Aaron Newsom, he was so much fun to talk to. I have been listening to his music. He is amazing, and can't wait for you guys to hear his song, Dead Animal Bar, for the first time on country radio today with Chris Bennett and best friends. Okay. If there's a song you want to hear, let me know. Chris Bennett Comedy and Best Friends on Q Country 92.5. All right, boom. First share is done. Heck yes. Mom, heck yes. Sweet. Aaron Newsom's mom's on. Everybody say hi to our Country Climb Star of the Week's mom. Terry Newsom is on. Heck yes. You must be so proud of your son. Are you in Pontiac, Illinois too? All right, we got that. He is so talented. He started writing songs. Well, I don't want to give away the interview, so I'll wait so you guys could see the whole interview. But first, I got to touch base with Janine. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Okay. All right. We're going to touch base with Janine Ford over at our sister stations, Magic 101.7 and iTalk 106.7. Make sure you catch her show on iTalk 106.7, The Voice of the Mountain, Monday through Friday, 5 p.m. to 6 p.m., talking about issues on the mountain, talking to people from the mountain, businesses, that type of thing. It's pretty cool. All right, got that. All right, let's see if our best friend's available.
Chris.
Hello, best friend. How are you?
Oh, very good. How are you today?
Good. I didn't know. Did you have anything juicy? I don't really have anything juicy.
Well, let me see here, because I was in the nerd news enjoying
good.
that. Yeah.
Oh, and then I am officially allowed to announce I made it into the Slow Comedy Festival.
Okay, so you're official now. That's good.
And nothing really going on this weekend for me.
Okay, let's see what we got here.
We'll do some nerd news. Hey, Dave, how you going? How you doing? I have my country climb segment I do with the Country Climb Star of the Week every Friday. And today we have Aaron Newsom. He's from Pontiac, Illinois. And his mom, Terry Newsom, is on the Facebook Live waiting for his interview.
Okay, let's see. Okay, there we go.
All right. So we'll do some nerd news.
Yeah, I have a couple of things in the nerd news that
All
are
right.
kind of cool.
All right. And then
One's about New Year's resolutions.
Oh,
and
I love it.
exercise. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Let me get my little file in here. Okay, got.
Hey, how you doing, Dave? The dogs didn't leave any surprises for you yesterday. That's amazing. Are they just getting trained? David Rowe, what do you got going on today, best friend? Janelle, stay Henderson, love you.
And I am ready when you are.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Janine, you there?
Yes, I am. Good morning, Chris.
Happy Friday morning.
Friday.
It's Friday,
Love it. Yes.
Friday.
Love it, love it, love it.
What do you got going on this weekend? Are you burning bushes or what are you doing?
No, we're going to bundle up and hope for some snow and some weather. That would be so nice. It's just going to be inside stuff, just chill. And it's my last weekend with my grandbaby visiting. My son, Cody, and my daughter-in-law, Kennedy, and the baby. They've been visiting for this month because he's been on a rotation at Aspen Ridge Animal Hospital.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, so he's been working over there last year, a vet school and all that stuff. And so I've had baby Jackson, only, 2 months old, with us. He's so adorable. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, that's
so cute.
awesome. Little grandmother, grandson bonding time.
And then I was going over the nerd news right here, and I kind of like this one. With your New Year's resolutions and exercising and stuff, maybe don't do the same thing at the gym every time you go. There's a new study, these are all about all these studies, found that people who combine different types of exercise, running, swimming, and lifting weights, they change it up a lot, they tend to live the longest.
Oh.
So cross-training might be your key to aging well. And then another funny story that I just love. Listen to this. In Down Under News, a study found that giant kangaroos from 50,000 years ago were probably still able to hop, even though they weighed more than 500 pounds.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my gosh. Right now, the biggest kangaroos are only like 200 pounds, but they used to be 500 pounds. I just can imagine, when you see those great videos of them punching people. I just think it's so funny, yeah.
Yeah, I'm 220 pounds, and I have a hard time hopping.
See, you're kind of the modern day kangaroo.
Yeah, and the only cross-training I do, Janine, is sometimes I'll drink beer and vodka soda.
Oh, no. No. Yeah.
Oh, no, not that type of cross-training.
Yeah, no.
Awesome. Well, sweet. Well, Janine, thanks so much for some nerd news. I hope you have a great weekend. And are we supposed to get a lot of snow this weekend, or what's the plan?
Maybe a couple inches is what they're saying right now. But I would love for it to just accidentally dump a ton more on us before it's supposed to dump a lot more on like New Mexico. We need it. We need it.
Send it our way, please.
More
please,
there. Yeah.
please. Awesome. Well, Janine, we love you, and we'll see you on Monday.
Yeah, love you too. Chris, have a good one. Have a great weekend.
All right,
Stay
bye.
safe out there.
You
Okay,
too.
bye-bye.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Mike Coons, good morning. How you doing? Totally amazing, but this morning, different story, surprise in the kitchen. Gosh, dang it. Who did it? Do you know? Do you do forensic testing on the samples there, Dave, so that you can make sure you place blame on the appropriate dog party? All right, we got that. All right. Liners, breaking news. All right. There we go. Boom, boom. There we go. Got that. Quarter-ton fund kangaroo. That's crazy. Doing good, thanks. Yes. So, guys, in about 8 minutes, we're going to start our Country Climb Star of the Week interview. The full video interview is going to be right here. We're also going to be playing it on the radio. Here we go. Just a second. Hold on for one more day. Things will go your way. Hold on for one more day. This call is being recorded for the radio, our podcast, social media. Here we go. Just a second. It's being played on Facebook Live, YouTube Live. All that jazz. Social media. Who's this? Oh, gosh, it has been a lonely week not being able to talk to my best friend, Paul from Beaumont, everyone's favorite redneck. Paul, say hi to the Facebook Live.
Hello, show low, baby.
Hello, show low, baby. All right, well, you know what? Let's do... Okay, hold on. I gotta play a quick call, and then we'll do our segments, and then we're gonna start our Country Climb Star of the Week segment. You are going to freaking love Aaron Newsom, dude. He's from he lives in Pontiac, Illinois. He was on Austin Burke's Playlisted podcast. He was A-listed, and that's all. I don't like to like
Don't give it away.
I don't like to give it away. Yeah, I want to save it. Okay, but I'm so excited. He's awesome. Okay, and his mom is on. I think Terry. Say hi to Mom Terry.
Hi, Mom Terry. How you doing?
Yeah, let's see.
I bet it's cold in Illinois.
Pontiac, Illinois. I wonder, is that where they made Pontiacs?
Chris?
Happy Friday morning. All right, perfect. Okay, let me play Janine's call, and then you and I are I want to talk about that. Are you going to talk about the that Beaumont Comedy Club thing?
Yeah, that dude faced a serious felony.
Yeah. What? Hold on. So do you know the whole story? I didn't read the article. I just saw the headline. All right.
I didn't read the article, but
All right.
apparently the comedian wasn't worth shit.
That's funny. Hold on just a second. I'll be right back, Bob.
From the Horn Auto Center Studios, Chris Bennett and the Morning Brew.
Janine, you there?
Yes, I am. Good morning, Chris.
Happy Friday morning.
Friday.
It's Friday,
Love it. Yeah.
Friday.
Love it, love it, love it.
What do you got going on this weekend? Are you burning bushes, or what are you doing?
No, we're going to bundle up and hope for some snow and some weather. That would be so nice. It's just going to be inside stuff. Just chill. And it's my last weekend with my grandbaby visiting. My son, Cody, and my daughter-in-law, Kennedy, and the baby. They've been visiting for this month because he's been on a rotation at Aspen Ridge Animal Hospital.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, so he's been working over there last year, a vet school and all that stuff. And so I've had baby Jackson, only, 2 months old, with us. He's so adorable. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, that's
So cute.
awesome. Little grandmother, grandson bonding time.
And then I was going over the nerd news right here, and I kind of like this one. With your New Year's resolutions and exercising and stuff, maybe don't do the same thing at the gym every time you go. There's a new study, these are all about all these studies, found that people who combine different types of exercise, running, swimming, and lifting weights, they change it up a lot, they tend to live the longest.
Oh.
So cross-training might be your key to aging well. And then another funny story that I just love. Listen to this. In Down Under news, a study found that giant kangaroos from 50,000 years ago were probably still able to hop, even though they weighed more than 500 pounds.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my gosh. Right now, the biggest kangaroos are only like 200 pounds, but they used to be 500 pounds. I just can imagine, when you see those great videos of them punching people. I think it's so funny.
Yeah, I'm 220 pounds, and I have a hard time hopping.
See, you're kind of the modern day kangaroo.
Yeah, and the only cross-training I do, Janine, is sometimes I'll drink beer and vodka soda.
Oh no. No.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, no, not that type of cross-training.
Yeah, no.
Awesome. Well, sweet. Well, Janine, thanks so much for some nerd news. I hope you have a great weekend. And are we supposed to get a lot of snow this weekend, or what's the plan?
Maybe a couple inches is what they're saying right now. But I would love for it to just accidentally dump a ton more on us before it's supposed to dump a lot more on like New Mexico. We need it. We need it.
Send it our way, please.
More
please,
there.
Please. Awesome. Well, Janine, we love you, and we'll see you on Monday.
Yeah, love you too. Chris, have a good one. Have a great weekend.
All right, bye.
Stay safe out there. Okay, bye-bye.
All right, Paul, we're going to knock these out, and then we're going to start our country climb interviews. All right. I'm reading the article. It was in the bathroom. So I didn't know you had a comedy club in Beaumont.
I didn't either. Yeah, I didn't know we had one either.
Yeah.
Well, we do.
It doesn't say where it was at.
It's downtown Beaumont. I know that. So, I saw something the other day. Somebody they got 3 comedians coming for some comedy show.
I should hit them up. Well, I don't know if I want to hit them up now.
As long as that dude ain't there, and I doubt he will, you'll be good now.
A Comedy 409.
Dude, that'd be awesome. Dude, do it. We got you.
All right.
We got you.
So I'll answer the phone, and you just want to talk about this story, or is there something else juicy we should talk about?
Man, it's going to get, no. Y'all getting snow. I think we're getting ice.
Yeah. Well, Terry Newsom, Aaron's mom, said it's a balmy -6 with a -27 wind chill.
Ooh.
Woo.
Ooh,
Okay.
That's a big negative because I ain't doing diddly boat.
Let's see. Here, and let me find some trivia for us. Okay. Got that. Sports trivia. We'll do, I'm thinking we'll do some football trivia since we have the AFC, NFC championships going on. All right, let's try it. 3, 2, 1. Good morning. It's the Morning Brew with Chris. Who's this? Yee, everyone's favorite redneck from Beaumont, Texas. It's Paul from Beaumont. Paul, you sent me an article that there was like a fight at a comedy club in Beaumont, Texas. I didn't know there was a comedy club in Beaumont, Texas. What happened?
I don't know, man. I was just as shocked. I didn't know we had one either, but apparently somebody, I don't know who got out of line. Somebody got out of line and got beat unconscious to a bloody pulp with a toilet lid.
With the toilet lid? Oh, my gosh. That's no laughing matter. Oh, my gosh. That's crazy.
Crappy.
Yeah. When I heard there was a comedy club in Beaumont, I was like, dang it, I got to go. That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
But then when I heard this happen, I was like, no, I don't know. I don't want to go. So.
It'll be good. That guy's not going to show up again.
I'll think about it. We'll see. How bad it could it be? When we come back, are you feeling pretty smart this morning?
Oh, absolutely, brother. It's Friday.
All right. We'll be right back with Paul from Beaumont for Are You Smarter Than a Redneck? Coming up next. All right. So, Paul, I'm going to take you and I off the Facebook Live, and then I'm going to go ahead and start the Country Climb Star of the Week segment. All right, here we go. Sean Burke is on. We love you, Sean Burke. Sean Burke, Austin Burke, Playlisted Podcast. This is where we get these artists. Thank you so much, Sean. Dude, I can't wait for you guys to meet Aaron Newsom. Roland Dinetzo, so good to see you. Chris, my hair was supposed to be blue. It went purple. Looks good, though, Kendra. All right, best friends, we're going to start our Country Climb Star of the Week. This is the full video interview, so you'll see the full interview. If you want to hear the edited interview, you can listen to Q Country 92 or our podcast, but you definitely want to hear the full interview. Here we go. Best friends, let's start our Country Climb Star of the Week segment.
Chris Bennett's Country Climb Star of the Week.
It is now time for our Country Climb Star of the Week. And this week's star is an Illinois-born artist who's turning Midwest grit into country anthems that hit you in the heart. He's an A-list standout from the Playlisted Podcast, sent our way from Austin Burke and the Playlisted Podcast. He's a die-hard Chicago Bears fan and the voice behind this week's Spotlight song, Dead Animal Bar. Let's welcome Aaron Newsom. Welcome aboard, Aaron.
Hey, man, that was, I think, the most incredible intro I've ever been given and probably will be given for a very, very, very long time. I appreciate that. That was awesome.
Dude, I appreciate it. Listen, it's an honor to have you on. I can't wait to play your song. I love your sound. I think the audience, the Q Country audience, is going to fall in love with you because you have that classic country sound that I absolutely love. But before we dig into your music and your country climb, let's have some fun with some rapid-fire icebreaker questions. Ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
What was the first concert you ever attended?
Winter Jam.
What's
Like
Winter
Christian.
Jam?
It's like a Christian, they've got like 10, 15 different bands that play throughout the night. And it's like you go in with like a donation type of thing. And you get entrance into it, and fundraisers for different Christian organizations happen throughout the evening. But it's called Winter Jam. It might be mainly a Midwest thing. I'm not really sure where it's located, but I know it's still going on, and it was always near where I live in Pontiac.
Nice. And who was the first artist or first song that really spoke to you that made you think, "Hey, this might be something I want to do"?
Elvis Presley.
Heck yeah. What's your most favorite Elvis Presley song?
Right now, because it always changes. Right now, it's Long Black Limousine from the 70s. It's always a B-side, too. It's never something that's popular. It's always something that somebody's never heard before. But like as a true Elvis fan, that's sort of how it goes.
What's one word your friends would use to describe you?
Chaotic. Yeah.
And if you had one dream artist that you can open for tomorrow, if you got the call, who would it be?
Luke Combs.
And the hardest question I'll ask all day, Aaron, here you go. If you had one country song to request for the rest of your life at any event, any party, you can only request one country song. What song is it and why?
As Good As I Once Was by Mr. Toby Keith. And because it's a song you want to hear every time you go into a bar, you go into a party, you know something sad has happened and you need something to lift up. Like Toby Keith, Ain't As Good As I Once Was is always a great option.
Toby Keith, Ain't As Good As I Once Was, coming up right now on Q Country 92.5. A song request from today's Country Climb Star of the Week, Aaron Newsom. Boom! First segment done, Aaron. We nailed it.
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah. Now we'll find out about your country climb, like kind of, when you started, how music got a hold of you and when you realized it was more than just a hobby, and any pinch me moments you've had in your career so far, and all that juicy
Cool.
stuff. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. We are back with today's Country Climb Star of the Week, Aaron Newsom, all the way from Pontiac, Illinois, sent our way from the Playlisted podcast in Nashville, Tennessee. Aaron, we had some fun with some rapid fire questions. Now let's find out about your country climb. When did you start getting involved in music? What caused you to get involved in music? And let's start there.
Yeah, so I've been involved in music since I was a kid, whether it was like church choir and stuff like that. But when I was in high school, I joined a choir in my senior year. A friend of mine had heard me in like a talent show, and she was like, "You gotta like try this." And so I was like, "Okay." So I went to the choir director, and he said I could join, and then I did choir all throughout college when I went to college, and then that turned into doing some like performance stuff on like musical stages and things like that. And then after graduating, I wanted to keep going, so I started just playing guitar a little bit more and putting covers out, and I started like writing my own. And when I started writing my own, and people were like, "This is kind of good, like you should put some of this out." And I was like, well, I can play it and I can sing it. So I might as well see if I can go out and make something happen off of it. So I started doing that, realistically trying to, make something of it about 2 years ago. That's when I started writing. That's when I started, putting things out on Facebook that I was doing outside of like organized performances that were, not me doing solo stuff. I can't hear you.
So you're 28 now, and so you said you've been really going at it hard for 2 years. So you wrote your first song 2 years ago, or when did you write your first song, and what do you remember about that song?
Yeah, I wrote that first song probably about two or 3 years ago. It was based off of an Elvis song, and I was just playing the chords, and I didn't have the chords in front of me, so I was going off of what it was supposed to be, and it turned into something, and I was like, I've got a good lyric in my head, so I put it down, and I continued to go with it, and like sooner rather than later, I had my first song done, and I was like, that's actually really cool. I didn't think I could be a songwriter, and it's one that I haven't released yet, but I sing all the time, and people really, really love it. But soon after that, I wrote another one, and then I wrote another one, and then I wrote another one, and I've kept writing, and I've kept writing, and the feeling of, it's always funny because I want to write a song, and when I want to, I can't think of anything substantial to put down on paper that makes me feel anything, and so I normally just give up because I'm like, if I'm not into it, I'm not into it. I'm not going to force myself to do that. And then, like, out of nowhere, I'll read an Instagram comment or a post or something from somebody. I'm like, that's catchy. And then I'm like, oh, well, I guess I have a song written, 25 minutes later, just because I saw something that was intriguing to me. So that's typically how it goes. But the feeling of when I'm done with it is like, that's really cool. Like, I'm able to, create this out of something that was just, a word or a phrase or something that just randomly popped into my brain. Like, that's always really cool.
What was that first lyric that you ever... do you remember what it was? That first lyric that you talked about, that you wrote down, that started your songwriting experience?
Yeah, let's have ourselves a good time while we've got time. And I used that, let's have ourselves a good time while we've got time. Nobody's going to tell us what we can't do. So if the rest of time is only for a little while, let me spend the rest of my time with you. And it was just like, I was like, this is really good. Like, this is like really, something that I just randomly put together, like organically. And I had never done anything like that before. And so I was like, I'm going to run with it. But it's my song's called Time With You. I haven't like I said, I haven't recorded it yet, but like it'll be out this year. But yeah, that was sort of like, wow, I guess I can do this.
Yeah. What are some pinch me moments that you've experienced so far in your country climb?
I was asked to open for the Oak Ridge Boys this last August at a fair near where I live in Pontiac called the Fairbury Fair. So that was really cool. It was local to Pontiac. There was around 3,000 people there. It was definitely the largest concert I've played, and the largest group of people I've been able to sing my original songs at. And there was a great show of support for me from the folks that were there as well. Being able to say that, yeah, I'm doing this and I'm trying to make something out of it, but also have an opportunity like that come up is something that makes me feel like I'm doing the right thing. So that was something that was really cool.
That's awesome. And you were on Austin Burke's Playlisted podcast, and the episode you were on, you sang one of your originals in front of Jimmy Allen, and he could not get over how amazing your voice was, and he was like, dude, if we were in a singing competition, I couldn't follow you. That had to be crazy.
Cool.
What was that like?
That was cool. It like trying to be humble, like people, I know my vocal level and I get things said to me like that, not all the time, but like more than never. And so it used to be like, oh, like, thanks, thank you. But now it's like, I really appreciate it, especially coming from somebody of that caliber, of that experience, and who's got the hits and stuff like he does. It's really cool to have somebody like Jimmy say that, and want to give me some type of critique and guidance. That's what I love about that show, is that they sort of give that opportunity otherwise that you wouldn't have, just going around day to day.
And what's the biggest lesson you've learned so far trying to break through in country music?
That it's not as easy as you want it to be. That's for sure. It's not as easy as you want it to be, and it takes more effort than you think it would. Especially if you are somebody like me who wants to maintain the type of consistency with my songwriting. I don't want to just cookie cutter it to make it sound like Nashville. I want it to be able to tell a story that means something to me, and also tell a story that, while meaning something to me, will mean something to the other person listening to it, who's not necessarily from the Dead Animal Bar in Pontiac, Illinois, who's not necessarily from, Pontiac in my song called Hometown Song. So it's like a lot of the songs I've written are Pontiac oriented, like, and are very familiar to the folks around Pontiac. But if you're listening and you don't necessarily know what Pontiac is and you've never been here, there's still going to be something in that that's going to like pull you in as well. So trying to be inventive about the next one while also maintaining the integrity of the last ones that came before it.
And you mentioned Dead Animal Bar. We're going to be playing that song next. Coming up, we'll find out a little bit about it. We are talking to Aaron Newsom, today's Country Climb Star of the Week. Boom. All right. Boom. Here we go. And then segment 3, we'll talk about Dead Animal Bar. 3, 2, 1. We are back with today's Country Climb Star of the Week, Aaron Newsom, joining us from Pontiac, Illinois. And Aaron, we're about to play one of your songs for the first time ever on country radio. People stream it all the time, but it has not been played on country radio yet. It's a song, Dead Animal Bar. Go ahead, tell us a little bit about this song. How did it come about, and is this place real?
Heck yeah, the place is real. It's located in Pontiac. I first and foremost invite everybody to come out and party. It's my go-to spot here in town. It's a shotgun style bar that's got 1, 2, 3 adjacent rooms attached to it. one of them being a smokehouse restaurant. And I was going there. I've got some friends who are bartenders there. I've got some friends who are, regulars there. And I was going there, and around that time I started going over there, I was starting to do, book shows and stuff at bars and stuff, but I really wasn't getting anything around Pontiac. And so I went in and I had asked them, like, hey, I'd love to get a spot here, whatever you need. I can provide 3 hours of music for you. And they were like, oh, we've got, some type of licensing thing, so we can't necessarily do it. And then, like, the next weekend, somebody would be there playing. And I would be like, what's going on? And so I would go back and I would ask the same question, and they'd be like, yeah, but we're not booking right now. We're going to wait till the summer. And then somebody else would play next week. And I would be like, what the heck is going on? And so I had asked one more time, and the same thing happened, and I was like, all right, whatever. And so I wanted to ask again, but I was like, I can't just like asking, because I was like, if I write a song, they will like it and they will want me to play it there. So I went to Ringo's one night. With Ringo's, Bob and Ringo's is what it's called. We call it Ringo's, but it's also called the Dead Animal Bar. I went there one night, and I just started writing it, and I finished it, and I was like, this is really good. And I went to another bar that booked me, and I played it there for the first time, which was a little bit ironic. And so I had a friend film it. I was like, hey, film this for me, because I'm going to post this tonight. And so he filmed it for me, and I posted it, and everybody from Bob and Ringo's, like, it got a whole bunch of shares, and they were like, we got to have you play here. And I was like, I know. I've been telling you that. But I was like, gosh dang it, mission accomplished. So I think I've had, like, that was last year. I think I wrote the song last year. I played my first show there was last Valentine's Day, and I think I've played there like 5 or 6 different times. So I love going out there. They love having me out there. I always bring a good crowd. They always have a good crowd. But I was like, damn, what do I need to do? And so I wrote this, and there's a guy named Moses in the song. There's a guy named Moses at the bar. Like, everything about this place that I've written about has happened or is inspired by things that are real. And I dropped that music video too. The music video is filmed in the Dead Animal Bar. So, like, what you'll see in the video is regulars. Moses in the video, he's there. But we have ourselves a really, really good time.
Heck yeah, Bob and Ringo's Dead Animal Bar. And we're going to play Dead Animal Bar by Aaron Newsom for the first time right now on Q Country 92.5. Do you want to introduce your song, Aaron, for the first time on country radio?
For the first time, yes, I would love to. For the first time ever on country radio, folks, it's Dead Animal Bar by Aaron Newsom.
Don't matter how far. Grab a beer, take a shot, better yet take 4. When you
Hell
That
yeah.
was Aaron Newsom with Dead Animal Bar on Q Country 92.5. Aaron Newsom, that song was
Heck yeah.
amazing, dude. And the video,
Thank you.
we got to watch it on Facebook Live. Make sure you catch the video. That looks like one fun bar.
It's great. There are nights where it's slow, but the nights where it's full, it's like, especially Thanksgiving when the students come back and you're able to hang out with your high school buddies and everything. We get that place, all 4 of those rooms that I was talking about. We get them packed full, and it's a good time.
Heck yeah. Well, I definitely love Dead Animal Bar by Aaron Newsom. If people are new to you, what are 2 other songs of yours that you suggest people listen to get to know the Aaron Newsom experience a little bit better?
Yeah. Like I said, a bunch of my songs that I've got released are all based around Pontiac, but the first one I want to recommend is called The Lot. It's about, and like I said, think back to when you were in high school. Where was the place you would go to hang out with all your friends after school? That wasn't your house or, somewhere else. This is about that place. So you want to know what we were up to in high school hanging out. It's called The Lot. The next one is called Hometown Song. This one is about Pontiac, but more so it is about the small town experience. If you're not home by the time the lights get turned on, you're getting your butt whooped. Or you drive your bike, you ride your bike everywhere you can because there's nowhere that's off limits because your town's that small. It's about that, and it's about hanging out, growing up as a kid, all that good stuff, but recognizing the small town living ain't that big.
Make sure you follow Aaron Newsom wherever you listen to music. Follow him online. What's your social media handle?
Aaron Newsom Music on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. Yeah.
Heck yeah. Make sure you download the song you heard today, Dead Animal Bar. Take a listen to his recommendations, The Lot and Hometown Song. And is there anything we should be on the lookout? Anything on the horizon for Aaron Newsom?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this year. It's going to be a good year as far as production goes and studio releases and things are concerned. I'm hoping to put out a full album consisting of around 20-25 songs at the end of this year, but I'm going to split that up into quarterly sort of releases. And so I've got some stuff planned for that, but I'm going to be posting about all that good stuff on my socials, so always be following along, keeping track of that. And then I've got some cool travel opportunities and such for this year. I'm going down to Austin for some South by Southwest stuff in March, and I record down in Mississippi, so going down there, getting some shows down south, hanging out with all those boys is going to be a really good time.
Heck yeah, follow him online and watch his country climb. Aaron Newsom, A-A-R-O-N, and Newsom, N-E-W-S-O-M-E music on all social media platforms. Aaron, thank you so much for being this week's Country Climb Star of the Week.
Thank you very much for having me. I appreciate it.
Chris Bennett's Country Climb Star of the Week.
Heck yeah, we have Aaron Newsom on the Facebook Live right now. He is our Country Climb Star of the Week. Right now on the radio, Aaron, we are playing your song. Do you guys want to have additional dance party? Let's listen to Aaron Newsom's song, Dead Animal Bars, playing on the radio right now.
Whiskey flowing into my lips at the end of the night when they call final call. How about one more round for the whole damn bar? Well, there's an old man in the corner and he's got a big stick. No, the people call him Moses and he walks with a limp. A regular here and he's got his own spot. Monday till Sunday till 11 o'clock. When he raises his arms, no, the seas don't part. Not here shot at me. And now she's got me bleeding from my head to my feet. If you want to know how I got these scars, it was here at Bob Ringo's Dead Animal Bar. It was here at Bob Ringo's Dead Animal Bar.
Hey. All right, we'll let the radio segment play on the radio right now. That was Aaron Newsom, Dead Animal Bar. We love you, Aaron. Kendra says, love this, very honky-tonk. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, buddy. So did someone really hit you at Bob and Ringo's Dead Animal Bar, or was that artistic license? Because didn't you say there was a girl that took a shot at you? I would wonder, were you ever... but it does sound like we... our bar, our home bar, Aaron, so sad. Their lease was up, so they closed down. So right now, I'm a bar orphan. But if I was I know Pontiac, Illinois, we got to go to Bob and Ringo's Dead Animal Bar. Now, Paul from Beaumont, Paul Gautreau, Aaron, he is one of the most popular characters on the Morning Brew. He lives in Beaumont, Texas. He calls in almost every day, and everyone loves him. He started playing guitar about a year or two ago, and he wrote his first song called Left Behind about his time coming back from serving our country in the military. And it's a beautiful song, Left Behind. You should send him a message there, Paul. We'd love to adopt. Yes! Gosh, okay. Do they ever do comedy shows at the Dead Animal Bar? I don't know if you know this. I think I forgot to tell us. I'm a stand-up comedian by trade. And in a small town, if no one else wants to be the radio DJ, you get to be it. But yeah, I'm a stand-up comedian. They ever do stand-up comedy at the Dead Animal Bar? Let's go on a field trip. A field trip. Let's see. Poop in my butt. All right. We got to get you out here, but I got to get a home bar. All right. Hold on. There we go. Heck yeah. Do you guys want to hear another song from Aaron this morning? I know, Dave, you were a big fan. Should we have an encore? We'd love to adopt you at the Dead End. No, that was some creative liberty. Oh, good. Glad you weren't punched. But man, that bar looks like so much fun. All right, here we go. I'm pulling up the Dead Animal Bar. We're going to their Facebook. Bob and Ringo's Dead Animal Bar. And it's so brilliant that they wouldn't book you, or they wouldn't book them, so he wrote a song about the place. I freaking love it. All right. Bob and Ringo's Dead Animal Bar. We're supposed to get a ton of snow today, but it's not as cold as in Pontiac right now. All right. Bob and Ringo's Dead Animal Bar. How many bars are in your town? No, bro, but we have a venue. Oh, really? Yeah, I could send them my 1 hour. I've been on Jimmy Kimmel Live. I was in North Carolina earlier this year. What's the name of that comedy club? I'll have to check it out. I could send them a thing. All right. Here at Bob and Ringo's Dead Animal Bar. Do they not have a Facebook? Dead Animal Bar, Pontiac, Illinois. Yeah, let's go ahead, go on a field trip. All right. Bob and Ringo's Tavern. Oh, poop in my butt.
This is the home for today's new hot country, Q Country 92.5.
All right. Perfect. Boom. Okay. We got our radio segments done. Our Country Climb Star of the Week. Heck yes. Just rain news, no snow till Saturday. DA Guest House alive again. No, bro. All right. Bob and Ringo's Dead Animal Bar. And you guys have poker machines at the bar. We don't allow that in Arizona. We're not. Looks cool. How far of a drive is it to Pontiac, Michigan? How far to Pontiac, Michigan? Or Pontiac, Illinois, Chris. Illinois. From Show Low Drive. All right. We're going on a road trip. I think it's funny that the old Radio Plaza got rebuilt, but no one is going into the buildings. I know. 1,483 miles. All right. Get some coffee. Get some rock stars. I think I could do it. Perfect. We got a live read coming up. We got Paul's calls. Here we go. Well, cool. I will check out the comedy club there in Pontiac. Is it in Pontiac? What do you say? Overall venue. Oh, music. Oh, nice. Okay. Well, I wonder how big it is. When I tour, I'm not a huge draw. I'm not super famous. Illinois, overall venue. That sounds good. What's it called? Guest House, Alive Again. Oh, or those songs. What song should we play, Aaron? We're going to play a bonus song from Aaron. How do you say that? A lot longer a drive than the Valley, yeah. I normally drive 3 hours to the Valley for shows. So DA202, here, let's pull up. I'm going to pull up some more. I think Aaron deserves an encore. What say you guys? Hometown song. Yes, hometown song. Okay. And it's about small town. It's one of the ones he recommended. Aaron Newsom. Hometown song. There we go. Let's pull. All right, I love it so far. All right, heck yeah. All right, encore. All right, we're going to play, I'm going to do a live read for Deemer's Glass, and we're going to do an encore from Aaron Newsom. And it's his song, Hometown. It's a song about living in a small town. We live in a small town. I freaking love it. Or The Lot. Let's do Hometown song. I love it. All right, got that. Time's a ticking. Okay, boom. 2 songs in one morning on country radio for Aaron Newsom, buddy. Heck yes. Time's a ticking. Okay, perfect. Live reading. Then we got Paul from Beaumont's calls. We'll play those. And then, best friends, the show will be available in podcast form about 9:30. We'll have a little extended version than what you heard on the radio. It'll probably be more like what you heard on the Facebook Live on the full video interview, but you'll be able to hear Aaron's interview on our podcast, The Morning Brew with Chris Bennett and Best Friends. So go ahead and give that a like and a follow. And make sure you guys like and follow Aaron Newsom. Go ahead on all your socials, give him a follow, and make sure you go wherever you listen to music and give him a follow and download his music. Kendra is not impressed with this new brand of hair dye. I did it yesterday and the color is fading already. I'll never stray from Splat again. You live and you learn. Let's go ahead on a field trip and check out Kendra's hair. She sent me a picture. There we go. She was going blue. How do you do? All right. I think it looks good, but it's already fading. And you had red hair before. So what? Do you have to turn it white and then go to blue or purple? I think it looks good, best friend. Okay. We got Libri Soul, and then coming up Encore for Aaron Newsom, hometown song. Right here on Q Country 92.5. Kathy Long Run Melvin says encore, encore, encore. You got it. The crowd is going wild. It is time for an encore. Boom. I got soul, but I'm not a soldier. I got soul, but I'm not a soldier. All right, perfect. Here we go. Another song. Aaron Newsom, hometown song. Oh, poop in my butt. Let me get that. Okay. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Like your soul, like your soul. I like your soul. That's Lee Bryce with Soul on Q Country 92.5. We're the Morning Brew coming to you from the Horn Auto Center studios. If you need anything to do with glass all over the White Mountains, you got to go to Deemer's Glass. They service all the White Mountains, and they can help you with custom glass, fire-rated glass. Maybe you need energy-efficient windows for your home or your business, a new skylight, new tub enclosure, shower door, you name it. Call Deemer's Glass at 1-888 Glass Man. 1-888 Glass Man. We just finished our Country Climb Star of the Week interview with Aaron Newsom from Pontiac, Illinois. And everyone on Facebook is asking for an encore. I asked him for some of his top songs he recommends we listen to get to know him a little bit more. And one of them he recommended was Hometown Song. So let's give this one a listen. This is Aaron Newsom, today's Country Climb Star of the Week with his song Hometown Song. Go ahead and give him a follow on all social media platforms and download his music wherever you listen to your music. Here it is, Aaron Newsom, Hometown Song on Q Country 92.5.
Back on Locust Street, handing me to the meanest kids could be. Got kicked out of 2 or 3 of those babysitters. She broke a leg when I pushed her off that slide. I fell out of my bunk and I almost died. I don't remember a lot of those days. I sure do miss them. No small town living don't get that big. Just ask me and all the other neighbor kids. Nobody gonna see me at home till those street lights come on. Friday night we're in the stands, cheering on our team, supporting our band. I don't remember a lot of those days. I sure do miss them. Well, Jacob, he was a neighbor boy. We'd go around town stealing all the toys and rocks out of people's gardens, thinking they were crystal. No, my mom and dad, they didn't care where we went, so we hopped on our bikes and all the rules we bent. She said, you better be home by 7 or you're getting a whooping. No, small town living don't get that big. Just ask me and all the other neighbor kids. Nobody gonna see me at home till those street lights come on. Friday night we're in the stands, cheering on our team, supporting our band. I don't remember a lot of those days. I sure do miss them. Now I'm 25, I'm living my own life, just writing these songs and following the light that guides me to wherever I need to be. Get on the radio. I know that one of these days I'm gonna make it big, and everyone around me getting brand new digs. And no matter what happens, I'll never forget where I came from. Whoa, small town living don't get that big. Just ask me and
Heck yeah. That's Aaron Newsom, today's Country Climb Star of the Week with his song, Hometown Song. Give him a follow, Aaron Newsom. Boom, there you go, best friend. Heck yes, way to kick butt. All right, got that. All right. Yeah. And then we got Paul's calls. Gosh dang it, I don't know if we have time for everything. Let's go. Scorpions bass player died. That stinks, Dave Ramsey. I'm sorry. Dave Ramsey says, one heck of a two-step song. Now this is country music, baby. I love it, Aaron. Freaking awesome. All right, Kendra says she has to bleach it, but the red with the pink, so everything went purple. So Sunday, I'm going to just redo it with purple. Paul, Aaron, I messaged you my video for my song. Let's go, baby. Heck yes. Encore, encore, encore. All right. We got Paul's songs. Let's get it going. Or I don't know. See, everyone. I'll poop in my butt. All right, there we go. Boom. Got that. All right, there we go. There was like a fight. All right. Thank you, best friend. Absolutely, Aaron. Love you, best friend. I call everyone I meet best friend because I feel like we should be the change in this world that we want to be. And how cool would it be if everyone treated each other like we were all best friends? And Aaron Newsom, you are officially a best friend of the Morning Brew. We love you. Holy moly, guys. Such a fun show. Make sure you listen to the podcast wherever you listen to your fine podcast, The Morning Brew with Chris Bennett and best friends. Way too cool. Love country swing, Dave says. Heck yes. Give Aaron a follow and catch our podcast. Today's episode will be live in about half an hour to an hour. Stay tuned for that, and we'll be back on Monday. Big shout out to Sean and Austin Burke over at the Playlisted Podcast. Thank you so much for sending Aaron our way. We love you guys. And for the Morning Brew, I've been Chris Bennett reminding you to be nice to yourself, be nice to others, and don't be jerk. And for the Morning Brew, I say, bye. I love you, best friends. See ya. Woo woo.